Hi there, this episode is all about South Australia's Eyre Peninsula. We start off with a great free camp at Point Lowly. We keep heading south and call into Point Gibbon, Coffin Bay and then explore the Port Lincoln area. We enjoy a week at Greenley Beach, relax in at Venus Bay and finish up at one of the best beach camps you'll ever find. We enjoy the best seafood at Coffin Bay, find some random sculptures on the cliffs of Elliston, discover delicious bread on the side of the road, stumble across some holes in the ground, search a farmer's field for some haystacks and come face to face with a giant shark.
Hi, welcome to Great Northern Adventures. I'm Kylie.
I'm Craig.
We packed up our lives and moved into our little home on wheels to take on the lap of Australia.
We'd like to share a journey of discovery and recovery that will take us to all corners of this great country, Australia.
Hang out with us as we share the highs and lows of caravan life, the quirky experiences and epic destinations that makes Australia the greatest country in the world.
Hello, sitting here with me mates at, I suppose, what you'd call the start of the Eyre Peninsula. It's blowing a gale, so I hope you can hear this. We left the York Peninsula today. The weather was not real great. It was a bit cloudy, a little bit drizzly, and the winds were pretty hectic. They're still hectic here, but they're supposed to die off a little bit sooner here, and it's sunny. So we've come over to the Eyre Peninsula. Got this little camp here, right on the water. Enjoying that with me mates. And it's just north of Point, what's it north of? Point Lowry. Lowly. Lowly.
Lowly?
Yeah, remember I was saying I'm so lowly. Lowly.
Lowly.
Point Lowly. Just a couple north of that. There's some camps at near the lighthouse. There's a few people there, and it was a bit more exposed to the wind, whereas we've just ducked up the track probably about 1 kilometre, and there's a whole heap of sort of cut out little camps along the waterfront, and we're going to pipe some here tonight. Kylie's going to cook dinner.
Oh. Toast. Noodles.
And we'll take it from there tomorrow. We'll see what's up. Thanks. Catch you a bit later. We spent a full day exploring the Port Lincoln National Park. It's an incredible place with amazing scenery. If you get a chance, head all the way out to the end and visit places like September Beach and Donington Beach. The water is crystal clear and unbelievable, and you possibly could even see a sea lion. There's several campsites scattered amongst the national park. Our choice was Fisherman's Beach. Stunning views and secluded bays, you can't go wrong. Unfortunately, there was no accommodation available at Coffin Bay, so we just made it a day trip. After we waited for some locals to get off the road, we headed into the Oyster HQ. Thought you couldn't go wrong with a name like that. Well, it was very aptly named because the oysters were amazing. It was a fantastic lunch with amazing views. If you're in the area, definitely check it out. Honey, supposed to say something.
Hi.
Oh, is that it?
What are we talking about?
Oh, no. Howdy. There's Kylie,
Oh,
cleaning away.
the endless amount of sand.
Oh, it is. It's pretty hectic here. We've been at Greenlee Beach for a couple of days. Oh, there's the sun. Whoops. Been at Greenlee Beach for a couple of days, and we forgot to show you the campsite and where we are and all that sort of stuff. We're on site 3, which is not a bad one. You get a little bit of protection if the winds are onshore, which would be a westerly wind, I believe. Not real sure which way the coast is facing. Pretty close to westerly. So that's good for that. Otherwise, you'd want to go for sites number 8, 9 or 10. They are mint. They're just straight looking over the ocean. I'll give you a look at them. Uninterrupted views, but the campground here at Greenlee Beach is broken into 2 sections. We've got sites 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we go up to the headland up there, right up there. You got site 5 and 6, and then over the top of that, on its own separate beach, you've got sites 7, 8, 9 and 10. 8, 9 and 10 are the best ones. Site 7's a bit lower, so you don't get the views like the others do. But a cracking spot. I can't spin around to show you because the sun's right there. Picked my time, didn't I? Here she comes. What are you doing? Fighting the flies. Couple of flies.
They've been pretty good up until today.
Yeah, flies are all right. Not too bad at the moment. Bit sticky. Bit odd couple. Yeah, there's a couple of people out there surfing. I'll give you a quick little look, see if it works. Hang on. Oh. No. Look at the puppy down there. Going berserk. On the way through to Venus Bay, we stopped into Elliston and had fish and chips at the pub for lunch. We saw a heap of information about this coastal trail that had a heap of sculptures, so we thought we'd have a look at that. There are a number of different sculptures scattered along the trail, all by different artists, and they've all given their interpretation of the location. It's very interesting and worthwhile to stop to have a little read to see what each sculpture is about. About 20 minutes north of Elliston, we went sailing past this little roadside bakehouse. It was called Coffin Bay. It took us a bit by surprise because it seemed like it was absolutely in the middle of nowhere. So we did a U-turn, went back, and I'll tell you what, if you're in this area, definitely put it on your list because it was probably some of the best bread we have ever had.
losing my mind. Let myself go before I get insane. I keep losing my mind. I gotta leave before I
Well, hello and welcome. We're at
Woolshed Cave.
Woolshed Cave.
Woolshed Cave. Talia Caves? Is that what?
Oh.
Why do they call it both?
I don't know. No, Talia Caves, Woolshed Cave.
At Talia Caves.
I guess so. Yep, you can see it just there behind us. Big hole in the ground.
Lots of pictures.
Kylie likes the holes in the ground.
They fascinate me.
Alright, and then the view out this way. Swing around. There's out there. Road's a bit hectic coming in, but
Yeah, lots of corrugation.
yeah, bumpy as. Anyway, nice destination was worth it.
I just hold me close to the line. This time I'm not fooling around, but put myself to the ground. Run, 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 I keep running, running.
The Woolshed Cave is just to the left of the staircase as you come down from the car park. But to the right, it is just as spectacular. All the rock formations and the little rock pools. It's definitely not talked about, but it is just as amazing as the cave itself. Don't miss out on it.
I'm losing my mind. I'm sick and tired of hiding. So I'm losing my time.
There is a small campground opposite the car park for the Woolshed Cave. I'll give you a quick drive around and show you what it looks like. There's no amenities, just a gravel site, and you book it through the local council on their website.
Run, 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 I keep running.
Spent the last few days here at Venus Bay Caravan Park. Beautiful spot, and you wouldn't believe it. She hasn't moved from there since we got here. I'll just take you around and show you the park.
Run, 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 I keep running, 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 running. Run, run, I keep running, running. Run, 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 I keep running, 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 running. Run, run, I keep running,
This is one of the camp kitchens. Very comfortable, very cosy, and it's got an indoor barbecue set up. So if the weather's a bit foul, take you straight in here, and away you go. I've walked around town 3 times, and she's still here. Oh, and look, she's puzzling on the. She's moved on from pixel art.
I'm puzzling now.
Now, what's your addiction now, honey?
Puzzling. With my frozen blankie.
Apparently it's cold.
running, running. Run, 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 I keep running, 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 running. Run, 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 I keep running, running. Run, 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 I keep running, 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 running. Run, 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 I keep running, running, running. Run, 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 I just running, 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 running. I hear the echoes of the beat inside. I see my shadow crawling into light. It keeps me fleeing in the deepest night. So I'm not losing my mind. Run, 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 I keep running, running. Run, run,
Are you going to talk?
Murphy's haystacks.
Where are we?
Murphy's haystacks, and they're big.
What are they? Big haystacks.
Rocks that look like haystacks. I think that's the
Okay. Murphy's haystacks are a group of large weathered granite rock formations. These rocks were made of granite, which is an igneous rock formed from cooling and solidification of molten magma deep within the Earth's crust. Over time, natural forces like wind, rain and temperature wore away the rock, sculpting them into unique shapes that we see today. The name haystacks comes from their resemblance to haystacks which settlers in the area noticed when they first saw the formations. The rocks are thought to have formed about 1,500 million years ago, with the erosion process continuing to shape them over time. You're supposed to say hello.
All our videos start like that. We just look at it.
I'm waiting for you to talk.
Hi.
Just did a bit of a shop and resupply here in Streaky Bay. Good little town for that sort of thing. It's only 10 minutes from Perlubie Beach too, so very handy for that. A couple of servos, 2 supermarkets, a couple of cafes, bakery, pub.
Not much open on a Sunday.
There's a big pub over there.
No wonder people die.
Where did we go wrong? Fighting to belong, trying to make it seem like we're somebody else. Set the perfect frame up, hide behind the makeup, like it's with the cost of losing yourself.
Really? Like to wash my hair in the it's so
Perlubie Park, Caravan Park site map. We'll camp right here. Number 13, which is next to the dog area, which was pretty good because it gives you like an open area on one side, and there's a bit of a protection from the scrub, and you're closer to the beach on that side. But if you go to these ones up here, I reckon 20 would be good. You actually get the ocean views. So yeah, just have a look at it. Perlubie Park. What do you think?
I liked it.
It's good, isn't it? It's only a new park. It's not quite a caravan park, but it has all the amenities. Well, it's starting to get all the amenities. It's really new, so they're just sort of getting it going. But it's got so much potential. And if you're not confident of camping on the beach, or you've got kids, and you're a bit worried about them, wandering off into the water, this would be a great spot for a stay. I reckon I'd love to come back here in about 12 months just to see the improvements. Like they've planted a lot of trees. Yeah. Good on
I'm
you.
just agreeing. I liked the camp kitchen, hot showers, toilets, dump point water, like a caravan park.
It's got everything, but the sites are massive.
Yeah.
Like I said, yeah, you probably just want to check out which way the wind is going. If it's nice and calm, I'd get up on those high sites, like I think it was 20, and you get to see the ocean from your campsite. So, and it's only probably 500 metres. Lucky to be a 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perlubie Beach, pretty good. Oops, better put a seatbelt on.
Okay, about to head on to Perlubie Beach. Pretty exciting. Just doing the mandatory air down before we head onto the beach. Don't want to be getting bogged. Airing down on the big girl. Where is he? Here he is. Your turn, my turn on the other side of the camera now.
Oh, about time.
With the, what are they called?
Tide floaters.
Tide floaters.
You been doing this long?
Huh?
You been doing this long?
No, clearly not.
Where did we go wrong? Fighting to belong, trying to make it seem like we're somebody else. Set the perfect frame up, hide behind the makeup, like it's worth the cost of losing yourself. Sit there all alone, wishing we were known, trying to find a home in the palm of our hand. Think it's time to wake up from the world we made up. No better time than now to begin. A picture's only worth a couple thousand words, and that's the only thing it'll ever be. And when it's up and gone, I'll hold it in a song and try to make it feel like it used to be. Can we trace it back to the moments past? I'll give anything for that feeling. 'Cause a picture's only worth a couple thousand words, and all I really want is the real thing. Yeah, the real thing.
Now I just have to video this. First attempt on the beach. Pretty close. Skillful driving. What can you say?
I've just realised something.
What?
What do you mean, what? The all the grey nomads have happy hour, yeah?
Yeah.
They miss it. Happy hour should be now. It's a bit later.
Yeah.
Well, they're all like 4:30 to 5 o'clock, sort of
7
4 to 5.
Yeah.
It's 10 to 8 now, and we reckon this is
Golden hour.
happy hour. No, it's
Golden hour.
happy hour.
Yeah.
Have a look at this.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're talking about golden hour. Here we are at Perlubie Beach, and it's our happy hour. Hang on. Kylie's got a pub squash.
Jeez.
I got my wine out of a box.
In the Yeti. We're all glass.
Have a look at this. I'll show you where we are. Well, I'll show you where we are, but we'll have a quick look at this. The sun's about to go down.
Mint.
Just quietly have a look. Oop, we'll show you down this way. There's people down there. There's people up there. And then we've got this. Have a look at that. Not too bad, eh? What do you think?
Picture's only worth a couple thousand words, and that's the only thing it'll ever be. And when it's up and gone, I'll hold it in a song and try to make it feel like it used to be. Can we trace it back to the moments past? I'll give anything for that feeling. 'Cause a picture's only worth a couple thousand words, and all I really want is the
Just had lunch. About to go out on the sub because get a load of this campsite.
And here I am sitting here eating.
Picture's only worth a couple thousand words. And when the moment's gone, I'll hold it in a song. A picture's only worth a couple thousand words, and that's the only thing it'll ever be. And when it's up and gone, I'll hold it in a song and try to make it feel like it used to. Can we trace it back to the moments past? I'll give anything for that feeling. 'Cause a picture's only worth a couple thousand.
This was one of those campsites that we're definitely going to remember forever. It was really hard to pack up, but we've got to continue on. Join us next time when we hit the Nullarbor.